back to my channel. I'm going to pick two dishes made in Greece. We're going to learn the ingredients, we're going to find the biomolecules presence, identify the functions of the biomolecules presence, and lastly, discuss the structures biomolecules presence of the foods.
The first I pick is Greek fish roe dip, tara musalata or tara masalata. Did you know tara samalata or tara musalata came from taramas, fish roe, and salata? Salata is a word of salad in other countries. Tara samalata is a Greek meat made from tarama, the salt and the accure roe of cod, carp, and gray mullet, called bortaga, mixed with olive oil, lemon juice, and a starchy base of bread or potatoes, or sometimes almonds. Variants may include garlic, spring onions, or peppers, or vinegar instead of lemon juice. So the ingredients are 300-gram bread of crustless, 1 or 2 liters of water, 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 200-gram fish roe white, 3 to 5 tablespoons lemon juice, 200 ml extra olive oil plus extra to serve, black pepper, flat leaf parsley to serve. The other one is baklava. Baklava is a rich sweet dessert pastry made of layers of filo filled with chopped nuts and sweetened and together with syrup or frosting or honey. The ingredients of baklava is 1 package filo dough, 1 pound chopped nuts, 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of water, 1 cup white sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, and 1/2 cup of honey. I mix all up the ingredients of the two dishes to know where did they belong in the biomolecules presence. So for the carbohydrates is phyllo dough, white sugar, honey, vanilla extract, cinnamon, bread, fish roe, and olive oil. So for the proteins we have onion, garlic, lemon juice, parsley, and black pepper. Lastly, for the lipids is chopped nuts and butter. There are 4 types of biomolecules: carbohydrates, protein, lipid, and nucleic acid. First is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is a mainly sugar and starches together constituting one of 3 principal types of nutrients used as energy resources by the body. Carbohydrates can also be defined chemically as neutral compounds of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. There are 3 major groups in carbohydrates. It is monosaccharide, disaccharide, and polysaccharide. Monosaccharide. The keyword is mono, is one, simply as carbohydrate found in nature. A carbohydrate that cannot be hydrolyzed further to give simpler units of polyhydroxy, aldehyde, or ketone is called monosaccharide. For furthermore, classified depending if it is an aldose or also called aldehyde, example, glucose. And the second one is ketone, is also called ketose. For example, is fructose. The second one is disaccharide. Carbohydrates that yield 2 to 10 monosaccharide units of hydrolysis are called disaccharides. To classify more, 2 monosaccharides is equals to disaccharides. 3 monosaccharides is equals to trisaccharides. 4 monosaccharides is equals to tetrasaccharides, and so on. For example of disaccharides are sucrose is equals to glucose and fructose. Lactose is equals to galactose and glucose. Raffinose is equals to galactose, glucose, and fructose. Polysaccharides are carbohydrates which contain long units of monosaccharides which are joined together by glycosidic linkage, have a high molecular weight, often found colloids when dissolving in water. They can branch or unbranch. To classify more, homopolysaccharides is a polymer of same monosaccharides. For example, starch and acellulose. Heteropolysaccharides is a polymer of different monosaccharide units. The example is chondroitin 4-sulfate. Protein. Protein are formed in amino acid, a large complex molecules that play many critical roles in the body, found in variety of foods. We are making proteins all the time and also known as a protein synthesis. The structures of protein are primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary structures. First is primary. Primary is a linear sequence of amino acids attached by peptide bond. Secondary, linked bond that oxygen attached with a carbon and nitrogen attached with hydrogen. Tertiary, a range of a protein in 3D space. Quaternary structure, adding by tertiary structure to tertiary structure to form a dimer, tetramer, trimer, and so on. Lipids are organic compounds. Structure of lipids compose mainly carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and some lipids contain nitrogen and phosphorus. Do not dissolve water because they are nonpolar. Many types of lipids are triglycerides, phospholipids, steroids, and prostaglandins. Triglycerides are most plentiful lipid in the body, composed of two building blocks, glycerol units, and three fatty acid chains. Phospholipids are similar structures of triglycerides of four subunits, two fatty acid chains, phosphate groups, glycerol units, and nitrogen groups. Steroids are four hydrocarbon ring structures or steroids nucleus as foundation of molecules. Prostaglandins are derived of unsaturated fatty acids composed 20 carbon 5 ring structures may enhance immune system and inflammatory response. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for watching.